Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Ruds here. We're going to do a little bit different of a video today. I'm going to shave, but you're probably not going to watch that. I'm going to talk about a few things while I lather up, and then I'm going to show you a video on what brushes I currently own. This was kind of requested as a photo from Adam Baskin, but I figured a video would be just as informative. So I'm going to get lathered up here. Today we're going with Barrister & Mantle Lavenil. We'll get things going here with the my new Maggards 24mm brush. And going to be using my Weight & Butcher with the buffalo scales. I'm sure most of you have seen my shave of the day photo, so anyhow, I just went out to the mailbox and about 10 minutes ago and received a package from one of the guys on Reddit, Huckleberryking, sent me two really cool things. He sent me a sample of LA Shaving the Black Rose, which is a vegan formula soap that he wanted me to try out, mostly for the performance, because I did mention to him that I'm not a fan of rose scented soaps. So I did go ahead, when I got in the shave den here, I did go ahead and do a test lather on my palm, and I'm quite impressed with the results. It was very, very slick and really voluminous. It's probably one of the better vegan formulas I've tried recently. I think it was really close or slightly better than the Mickey Lee vegan formula, which, as far as I know right now, is only available in the Bodhi's Vada formula, or scent I should say. Which I have and I use quite often. There are very few vegan formulas out there that kind of blur that line between vegan and tallow for me. Katie's Bubbles new formula, as well as their French Plus, would qualify as that. The Mickey Lee vegan formula, as well as definitely this LA Shave Company vegan formula. It just feels very similar. It's tough to tell any difference. And I don't know what oils they're using to make that occur, but it's nice. He also included for me a sample of Rome Kiowa, which I'm really looking forward to trying. I'll probably have to. I used Rome last week, but I may have to use it again this week, or at a bare minimum very soon. So thank you, Huckleberryking, for these samples. Alright. I am going to get on with the shave. And while I do that, please watch this short video showing you the brushes of my den currently. Alright, so Adam Baskin requested that I show off my brushes. He wanted to know how many I had, and I have 16 brushes, and I'll just kind of quickly go through them for you. So this is my rubber set 200-4, restored by Tom Moran, with a 28mm Ubersoft. This is my TSM custom, done by this year by Kelly Hogan. It's brush number 5, 24mm Sunrise. This is the Shave Revolution Evolution Synthetic Plisson type knot. I don't know what he calls the knot. This is the 2nd gen Plisson. This is a Mule Ritmo Black Fiber. That's a synthetic brush as well. It's made to mimic Black Badger. Very nice brush. This is a Nathan Clark custom. We call it the Dynasty. You know why. 24mm Sunrise knot in that one. This is the recently released Maggards brush. Marbled handle, they call it. 24mm knot. I don't know how they measure that. That thing is a beast. It's enormous. This is a green whip dog handle with a 24mm Sunrise. Similarly, navy whip dog handle, 24mm Sunrise. Burgundy whip dog handle, 24mm Sunrise. Marbled whip dog handle, 24mm Sunrise. So those 4 brushes, I think probably all in, I paid less than 80 bucks. Let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, and then 6 times 4, 24 for the handle. So 64 bucks shipped for all 4 of those brushes for anybody that's looking to get into cheaper synthetics and still perform. This is a 28mm Foxmere, whatever Ron Weeby sells these, in a 30mm whip dog handle. I couldn't find 28, so you can see there's a slight gap there, but nothing. This is an awesome lather monster. This, I love this. Opal B500, beautiful. I need to clean it. Obviously, you can see my fingerprints, but reknotted by Tom Moran with a 22mm Sunrise knot. This is a custom acrylic handle turned by Alvin Burgess, and that's my original Plisson. It fell out of the wood. I needed to find a home for it, so you can see that metal ring there. That's what that is. This is my first stainless handle from Alvin Burgess, custom Alvin Burgess handle, and that is a 24mm Maggards Plisson type knot. And then finally, I think this is the latest in my collection, another custom turned Alvin Burgess stainless handle, 24mm Maggards knot, acrylic inlay, beautiful. I love this brush. You know, this one's super heavy because it's all stainless. I had to actually put 8 quarters in there to rise it up enough, whereas this one is hollow to a point, and there's this acrylic blank in there, which makes the weight much more manageable. I don't feel like when my hands get a little slippery from the lather, I don't feel like I'm going to throw it across the room and destroy anything it hits, like if I was to do that with this one. So there are my brushes at the request of Mr. Adam Baskin. Hope you all enjoy. Let's see what you have. Alright, I just finished shaving. I rinsed off. I'm going to put the aftershave on. Good shave. I mean, you can't go wrong with Labanil. One thing to note, 20 or so minutes later, this stuff is still holding strong. Again, the scent probably isn't for me, but that performance is mighty impressive. I'm going to have to look into whether they have other scents in the vegan formula, just to try one out. Another thing that's pretty cool is I don't know if you can tell, but that's very, it's almost like a charcoal color. And I want to say somebody said there's carbon in this soap, which might add to the slickness, but don't quote me on that unless you look it up. Gonna finish off with the La Vanille Tonique. And we'll call it a shave. I do want to mention that I know a lot of you have seen or received with your night music packages samples of the beta release of the Barrister Man Reserve Classic. Looks like this. I've also got a bunch Will sent me that I've been including in pass arounds and sample trades, so do Will a favor and take the survey as suggested on the back. He's really trying to perfect this before it comes to market. I have no idea when that's going to be. I'm not on the payroll, but I am trying to help him out just by sending out sample packs. So sent a bunch out to the Reddit guys. I sent a bunch out in a couple trades I just did. I know Chad dumped a bunch in the PAA pass around that's going around as well in the shave market. So just give some feedback, whether you like it, you don't. And that's going to do it for me today. Thanks all for watching. I'll see you later.